have a
pinch hitter for Miami. Edgardo Villegas is out. And it looks like Jacoby Long. Jacoby Long is going to pinch run.
Yeah, you have Long running at second base. He came in.
Yeah, my mistake.
For Renzo Gonzalez, and at this point, you got Coach Damari playing the defense. This is a defensive move, and you're putting the better base runner out at second base in Long.
Yeah, so my apologies. C.J. Kafis is your hitter, and Jacoby Long pinch runs for Renzo Gonzalez at second. I beg your pardon on that. Infield playing in here. 4-2 ball game, bottom 6. Kafis takes inside, 3-0. Would expect a red light here.
Even though you might expect that, I wouldn't be surprised to see him swinging if he gets that one pitch. Again, it's you pick a box, you tell your hitter, if it's in that box, go after it. You got runners there, knock them in.
Called strike, 3-1.
You choose. And it looked like just by the body language there, Kafis was taking that pitch.
Kafis skies that one to left field. Should be playable for Honeyman. It should also score a run. Tagging at third is Mike Rosario. He scores easily. C.J. Kafis with his second. That gets past Joe Vitrano, and this could score 2 runs. Coming in easily is Jacoby Long. Dominic Patelli's being waved home, and he'll get there standing up. A 2-run double, and the door flies open for the Hurricanes, 7-2. Gage Zeal back onto the bump for the Hurricanes, and he's now got a 5-run lead at his disposal. As Maxwell Romero, I don't know that I've ever seen that before, Weejo. Maxwell Romero just threw the ball down the second base, and there was no one there, and it just bounced all the way to the new center fielder, Jacoby Long. Jacob Burke has shifted over to right, as you see there, and Romero just kind of put his hands up like, what's going on here? Why isn't anyone there?
Well, those are the in-between. we talk. You talk about pace of play, and in my opinion, the fastest remedy is in between innings. The time it takes for teams to come in and go out of the dugout.
This is Jacoby Long's first at-bat of the day. He pinch ran and scored in the 6th inning in place of Renzo Gonzalez, and then stuck in to play center field. Long, a sophomore out of Palm Beach Gardens. Graduate of William T. Dwyer High School, maybe known for a little bit more for its football alums than baseball. It's produced a couple major leaguers. Thomas Sapucki, Scott Maine. Maine, of course, also a Miami alum. 1-0 misses away. Long was the district hitter of the year as a junior back in 2019. Ground ball left side. Stallman can't make the play. He's had a tough go of it at the hot corner today. That was not an easy play by any stretch. It'll go down as an infield single, I would think.
Every year since joining the ACC, and after winning Friday night's ball game, you got to feel good about your chances of coming down here and winning a series. And the Hurricanes bounced back yesterday and now in a position to take the series.
Go over to first base. Down by 6 runs in the 7th inning. Don't know that there's a huge need to check on the trail runner.
It's still college baseball. I mean, you can't. If you're Boston College, you saw the Hurricanes put 7 runs over the last couple innings against you just 2 nights ago. So they got to make sure if they think the Hurricanes are going to run, they just got to play the game. You got to play out to the last out. So. This, by no stretch of the imagination, is Boston College laying down saying this game's over.
Jacoby Long with 1 stolen base this season in his lone attempt. Foul ball into the Miami dugout. He is not. Patelli takes a cut at ball 4. It's out in front of it. And the count runs 4.
And I would think if the score was a little closer, you might have seen Long running there. Either that or he missed a sign as Coach Damari flashes the signs. But a 6-run advantage, we've probably seen a little more conservative play by the Hurricane coaches. I mean, that's not one of those baseball codes where at some point you still want to score runs, but you don't want to keep You know, you don't want to rub it into the opponent's. Again, 6 runs doesn't mean the game's over.
On the other hand, though, if they've thrown over to first base 4 times in the same at bat, I think you have a green light to be able to steal. But
Yeah.
I understand your point entirely. I'm not disagreeing with it. But. And Long does take off. Ground balls directly to second base, and it'll be a 6-3 double play.
They're going to call a balk. They're calling a balk on that play.
Wow.
They're calling a balk.
Instead of an inning-ending double play, it's a balk that scores a run and keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it again. I'm not sure where that balk was at. That's what they called. And in baseball, it's one of the funny rules in baseball, by the way. I'm not sure. I mean, at the end of the day, the Hurricanes would have chosen the balk versus the result of the play. But unless they call a dead play, if the hitter hits and it's a base hit, you could choose the base hit over the balk. But I just didn't see that balk.
I don't know where that's a balk.
Yeah, I did not see that. As now they're going to huddle.
Every time he's been to the plate, he's either reached or a teammate has scored courtesy of him. And now another one is going to score courtesy of him.
Yeah, one of each now. He will reach and a teammate will score.
It's both. Jacoby Long motors into the plate. Dominic Patelli goes first to third. It's an RBI single.